Please welcome the graduates for the School of Education. Please rise for the singing of the national anthem and the Webster University alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through
Please be seated.
My first steps on Webster campus, I knew it felt like home.
Webster stresses individual expression, and not only stresses it, but encourages it.
And when you walk across campus, I mean, everywhere that you look, there's just a different story.
When I first got here, my first week of college, I was really nervous. I wasn't particularly confident in my abilities, and coming here changed all of that for me. My professors have been so affirming and supportive and really reassured me that the work I'm doing is important and useful and good.
My experience at Webster has been absolutely incredible. I feel like I've left meeting so many fantastic new people, having so many great opportunities for leadership and involvement within the university. I feel absolutely ready to become a fantastic educator.
Biology and film both have such a big part in my heart, and I would love to find a way as I leave Webster to connect them even more. The skills I've learned, I couldn't have learned elsewhere, specifically things like virtual production or the biology research I gained as an undergrad student. All these experiences have really helped me as I step into my professional field.
Before joining Webster, I was an introvert. I used to just sit at home and do coding. I could never imagine participating in a club activity, let alone leading one of the largest clubs at Webster University. Speaking in front of a large audience was my biggest fear, but after gaining these valuable experiences, I feel like I've gained a lot of confidence and a lot of leadership skills that would help me conquer the real world.
So I started my career as a nurse at St. Louis University Hospital in the emergency department. An overwhelming job to take straight out of school. The things that it turned out I was interested in have a lot in common with anesthesia. I had met a CRNA before, found out about the job, but it didn't seem like something that was going to be possible for me. I think that I held unfairly this idea that they all have something that other people don't. Turns out that it's just hard work over a long period of time. That is kind of what drove me to take a chance on myself for the first time and actually believing that I could be an anesthesia or be a CRNA.
I came to Webster very angry about the state of the world. What I found at Webster is that I can make a larger impact by working within my community. As editor, I could work with students and help them shape their voices. As a dancer, I've had a similar opportunity to shape my own voice as a choreographer and as an artist. All of my professors, but especially Becca Reed, who taught me about somatics and helped me connect my love of words with the information that the body holds. That was groundbreaking for me.
A lot of the work that I've done here has made me more confident in my abilities as a poet and a writer and a student, and I've been able to take that outside of school and engage in other things like poetry readings in the city or speaking engagements that aren't directly involved with Webster. I was on STLPR a couple months ago to read a poem, which was a really lovely opportunity. All I have to show for it is this sticker.
The thing that I'm most proud of is setting up a coding culture in Webster. When I arrived, we had a team of just 2 people. In our last hackathon, we had 15 members and most of them were beginners. 3 of our teams won an award in that hackathon. All these valuable experiences have helped me to develop holistically and bloom into a really beautiful human being.
I am grateful for my time here. I've gotten lifelong friends that are gonna be around for the long haul here. Innately enough happens in 3 years that you're gonna come out a different person, but very ready for that next step. And I know my entire family is as well, namely my wife, who has taken on so much over the last 3 years in order for us to be able to do this and for me to get here.
I think my freshman year self would be really proud of who I am and what I've achieved. Not only am I graduating with both degrees, but I also have a minor and I was able to travel abroad one semester. I've been burnt out, I've struggled with imposter syndrome, but it's been my friends and my family who have made me feel seen and made me realize my own potential and my own worth.
I'm here to take what students know already and do whatever it takes from me to get them to that next level. And it can be very easy when students are set up already for success, but it's the ones that maybe don't have that make the job more important. And that's what gets me up in the morning. That's what gets me to school on time. That's what has me working at 110%.
I'm so glad to be ending on this note. The people that have believed in me here have made me believe that my vision is one that's worth fueling. The way that I've changed is remarkable, and I'm just glad that my journey brought me to Webster.
Please welcome Webster University Chancellor Dr. Tim Keene.
School of Education, there you go. School of Education students, good afternoon. Dr. Mahfoud, I thought you said they would be loud. It's supposed to be loud. Come on, welcome, welcome. There you go. Well, I guess I'd like to offer a very special welcome to the families and friends of our students. Without you and without your support, they wouldn't be here today. So on behalf of Webster, I want to thank you. We have a couple of other special guests here with us today. Webster Board of Trustees. We have our chair, John Nickel, and trustee David Weiss. Please stand up. With John and David, plus about 15 or 20 others, we've been guided over the last year for sure with some turbulent waters that we've faced and we've solved. And so our gratitude to our Board of Trustees will forever be there. I also think it's critically important to thank our faculty and staff who have nurtured our students toward this amazing milestone in their lives, earning a Webster degree. So thank you to the Webster faculty and staff. Everyone here today is part of a community of people who are really more like a family. Some of you may know I was welcomed into this amazing family less than a year ago, and I immediately recognized what made our family special. First, we are diverse, and we celebrate that diversity every day. Every single member of our family has equal worth, and diversity, equity, and inclusion is a core value of our family, and we live it every day. Second, we are global. The nearly 5,000 students graduating today hail from 99 different countries, giving our family a worldview unlike any other. Third, embracing diversity as we do means inviting different perspectives, the very essence of new ideas, which fuels innovation. Our global reach ensures our innovation impacts the world in countless positive ways every day. So innovative, global, diverse, three seemingly simple words that succinctly describe the Webster University family. Those three words now describe who you are in society. As we celebrate your magnificent accomplishment today, we do have to acknowledge that there are forces in the world that may seem daunting at times. Always remember who you are: innovative, global, diverse, and you can overcome any threatening forces you may encounter. Plus, you have an amazing family that'll be there with you to anchor you when you feel adrift, to embolden you when you feel uncertain, and to connect you when you feel alone. I want to leave you with a quote from theologian Reinhold Niebuhr, who is actually from Missouri and lived through a pretty convulsive time about a century ago. Niebuhr said, "Nothing that is worth doing can be achieved in our lifetime. Therefore, we must be saved by hope. Nothing which is true or beautiful or good makes complete sense in any immediate context of history. Therefore, we must be saved by faith. And nothing we do, however virtuous, can be accomplished alone. Therefore, we must be saved by love." So 3 more words to guide you on your journey: hope, faith, and love. And with that, we wish you good luck.
Please welcome Interim Dean of the School of Education, Dr. Stephanie Mahfood.
Distinguished faculty, family, friends, staff, and most importantly, graduates. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the School of Education Commencement Ceremony of 2025. This afternoon, we celebrate a remarkable group of graduates, individuals who have prepared for one of the most challenging, complex, and noble professions. We recognize new educational leaders, educational technologists, school psychologists, reading specialists, behavior analysts, and of course, teachers, art teachers, special education teachers, elementary, middle, and secondary teachers, world language teachers. All of you are essential not only to individual students, but to the very fabric of our communities. Now, as you step into classrooms, schools, and communities, a new chapter begins. Do you know we have countless ways to tell people to go? This ceremony is a fancy way to tell you all to go. And we also say things like safe travels, bon voyage, take care. Dr. Basir Rodney, our Department of Teacher Education chair who hails from Jamaica, tells us all to walk good. Or, in the words of the Irish, may the road rise to meet you, and may the wind always be at your back. These expressions recognize that meaningful journeys are uncertain. Many times they are joyful, and often they are difficult. That's why we don't just say goodbye, we offer blessings. Today, you are not at the end, but at a threshold. The next bend in the road lies ahead. This ceremony will send you forward to teach boldly, to lead wisely, to advocate fiercely, and to love generously. This world needs you exactly as you are. And now it is my great honor to introduce this year's undergraduate student commencement speaker, Samantha Finder. You can stand by me for a minute while I introduce you. Samantha is a standout scholar in our School of Education, known not only for her academic strength, but also for the way that she applies what she learns to serve others. Her intellectual curiosity, determination, and creativity make her a transformative presence in the School of Education and in the lives of her students. Since her very first year at Webster, Samantha has been a dedicated tutor with the Student Literacy Corps, helping children build critical reading skills in the classrooms across our region. Her commitment to educational equity does not stop there. As president of the Student Education Association with her fellow SEA officers, Samantha helped breathe new life into the organization, spearheading initiatives that support students in high-need schools, organizing drives that have collected thousands of essential items, and cultivating a spirit of service that is essential in the School of Education. This year, Samantha's work was also recognized at the highest level. She is the proud recipient of the 2025 Missouri Milken Educator Award, a prestigious honor that marks her as one of the most promising educators in the state. She is a scholar, she is a leader, she is a servant, and an embodiment of the values we hold dear in this profession. Please join me in welcoming your 2025 undergraduate student commencement speaker, Samantha Finder.
Good afternoon, fellow graduates, family, friends, and faculty. My name is Samantha Finder, and I'm so honored to speak on behalf of the graduating class today. When I sat down and considered what to say today, I kept coming back to all the inspiring ideas we hear on the path to becoming an educator. Be the teacher you wish you had. You can overcome the challenges and inspire the future. These are ideas that we've all heard and discussed thoroughly over the years, so I was confident you did not need another reminder. There is one thing that you should always remind yourself of, no matter how many times you hear it. You are an amazing educator, and that's something worth saying again and again, because believing in ourselves is just as important as believing in our students. I recall working with a student on letter recognition a few years ago, and of course, after a long week of classes, jobs, and life, I too was calling my D's B's. I quickly corrected myself and told the student, "I'm sorry, my brain is just being dumb today." The student quickly stopped me and reminded me that we don't say that because we are all so smart. And that stopped me for a second, because obviously I know that, but consciously reminding myself of it really makes it sink in. It's a moment that has stuck with me despite being so simple. Even the lessons we already know are still worth being reminded of because they keep us positive, motivated, and confident in our abilities. Just like the fact that each of you is an incredible educator. You've learned the material, you've mastered the strategies, and you've gained the experience. That's why you're here today. You get to be the expert now. It's important to always remind yourself of that, because it's true. And even when we aren't sure of ourselves, our students are there to remind us in unexpected ways, because they always seem to know when we need it. Just a few months ago, my school hosted a Spirit Week. There was Book Character Day, Sports Day, the beloved Pajama Day, and then Superhero Day. Students came in wearing capes, masks, superhero t-shirts. But one student came up to me and said, "Look, Miss Finder, I'm you." I was a bit puzzled at first, especially so early in the morning. She said, "You're my superhero, so I dressed up as you." Teachers are the coolest superheroes. Seeing a student proudly wearing a homemade lanyard and a name tag covered in hearts, smiley faces, and your name is one of the best reminders of how big an impact your teaching has. And it's the truth. Educators are superheroes. We do shape the future, we never back down from a challenge, and we support students in ways we always wanted as kids. So, here's your reminder that no matter where you land on your path as an educator, you will always be someone's superhero because you're an amazing educator. And I hope you never forget it. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Congratulations again to our graduates. My name is Basir Rodney. I'm serving as chair of the Department of Teacher Education. I'm very happy for all of you and grateful to Samantha for a wonderful speech. Good job. And those of you who don't know it, Samantha is already employed. She has her contract in her hand, and she's already heading out into the world of teaching. So that is a part of the benefit of the work we get to do. Thank you. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you. It is my honor to introduce our graduate speaker. It is also a personal joy. Her name is soon to become Dr. Rokotoy Boltaeva. Rokotoy has been a guiding light in our shared work, graciously touring me through the rich culture and landscape of her home, Uzbekistan, and helping to launch our Masters of Education and Innovation program in her home country in Tashkent. She also stands as a shining example of an educational leader with global vision and great activism. With over 15 years of experience in teaching English language and teacher training in her home country and in other countries, Rokotoy has served as a senior educator and an examiner for her state testing center. Her voice and insights have echoed on international stages where she has presented representing her country, Uzbekistan, at many international fora and conferences. She is a proud Chevening Scholar, and also she has earned her Master of Science in Innovation and Creativity and Leadership from the City University of London. She currently serves as an adjunct professor in the MA Ed.In program here at Webster, and she's continuing her scholarly journey today. She has flown with a colleague, also a graduate from Tashkent campus in Uzbekistan, to be awarded her doctorate this year. So we're very happy that Ms. Rocketoy is here with us. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's an absolute honor for me to stand before you today as we celebrate this significant milestone in our lives. Today's ceremony represents the fruits of our passion, resilience, perseverance, hard work, and commitment. Although every student here has different stories to tell about our journey in the program, we have one common thing: determination and commitment to learning. As students in the School of Education, we have gained knowledge and transformative learning. And we faced here different struggles and challenges, balancing our coursework with our personal, professional, and work responsibilities, adapting to new learning styles, and striving to push forward beyond our comfort zones. But in those moments of struggle, we always found strength in leaning on our professors and on our peers. That was helpful. So in this transformational learning journey, we earned education and evolved as individuals. One significant learning is that education is not only about learning. It's also about how we teach, and it changes the way we teach in form of imagination and creativity involvement. As educators, we are responsible for imparting knowledge within the walls of a classroom and mentoring, cultivating, inspiring, and motivating every human being in their own journey. And these are the people who desire to make a difference, our students. So, fellow students, fellow graduates, this is our day today. So whatever direction you take after this, whether it's stepping into the classroom for the first time or carrying on your journey as an educator or chasing other adventures, always remember that what you do makes a difference. We are not just graduates, we are change makers. We can change how people see this life and their reality and make them to achieve their goals. As we enter the next stage, let's bring this passion, curiosity, creativity, resilience that have guided us so far. We must support one another, take on the upcoming challenges, and stay dedicated to improving education. And this is not the end of our journey. So congratulations to everyone on this remarkable achievement. It's just the beginning, and the future of education is in our hands. Thank you.
Thank you, Rocketoy. Soon to be Dr. Rocketoy. And now, what you've all been waiting for, the presentation of the degrees. I'm going to put on my teacher hat for a moment before I say some formal words. Graduates, I need your ears for a second. As you walk across the stage, there is a ramp that goes down into the netherworlds. You don't want to go there. There are plants in front that will tell you don't go there. Just go down the stairs. Kate, wave your hand. Walk to Kate. Kate will keep you safe and everything will be delightful. So, Chancellor Keene On behalf of the faculty, I present to you Webster University's degree candidates for the academic year 2024-2025. These include Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education Studies, Master of Arts in Teaching, Advanced Graduate Certificates, Educational Specialist, and Doctor of Education degrees. We will begin with our bachelor degree candidates.
It's my pleasure to introduce the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Education. Taylor Wilmino, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education, magna cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Clara Carter, Bachelor of Education in Elementary with an emphasis in elementary education, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Allison Grimm, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education. Chloe Daughtry, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education, summa cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Kylie Rose Chitwood, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in secondary English, summa cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Joseph Richard West, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in special education, magna cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Cadence Reese Reller, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in special education. Lee Ann Cleggett, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education. Christina Marie Ruiz Nuve, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education. Micaiah Willis, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education. Juliana Rodas Cardenas, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in world languages, Spanish K-12. Josie DeCoster, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education. Macy Overton, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in secondary English. Kaylee Berry, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in middle school mathematics, cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Milan Hinline, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in secondary mathematics. Alyssa Pratt, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education, summa cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Jordan Irene Jacob, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in secondary mathematics, summa cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. Samantha Claire Finder, Bachelor of Arts in Education with an emphasis in elementary education, summa cum laude, Department of Teacher Education Honors. And now our candidate for the Bachelor of Education Studies with an emphasis in global education, Justin Percival. Please congratulate our candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Education and the Bachelor of Education Studies. We now invite to the podium Dr. Paula Witkowski, Interim Chair of the Graduate Department of Education. Introducing the candidates for the Master of Arts. Latasha R. Long, Master of Arts in Special Education with an emphasis in specialized approaches for exceptional learners. Caitlin Ashley Eskeldson, Master of Arts in Reading, Graduate Certificate in Dyslexia and the Science of Reading, Graduate Academic Honors. Colleen Ducey, Master of Arts in Reading, Graduate Certificate in Dyslexia and the Science of Reading. Lauren Elizabeth Wilburn, Master of Arts in Special Education with an emphasis in severe developmental disabilities. Janisha Ayana Watson, Master of Arts in Special Education with an emphasis in applied behavioral analyses. Jessica Klimple, Master of Arts in Special Education with an emphasis in specialized approaches for exceptional learners, Graduate Academic Honors. Jenna Lee Rodriguez, Master of Arts in Special Education with an emphasis in specialized approaches for exceptional learners. Megan Schaller, Master of Arts in Education and Innovation, Graduate Academic Honors. Vanessa Razak, Master of Arts in Education and Innovation. Diana Michelle Hempkins, Master of Arts in Special Education. Hannah Joanne Price, Master of Arts in Special Education with an emphasis in applied behavior analysis. And now our candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching. Maureen Burns, Master of Arts in Teaching with an emphasis in special education. Lori Ann Alanis, Master of Arts in Teaching with an emphasis in special education, Graduate Academic Honors. Heather Michelle Fernandez, Master of Arts in Teaching with an emphasis in elementary education, Graduate Academic Honors. Emily Charlotte Jones, Master of Arts in Teaching with an emphasis in elementary education, Graduate Academic Honors. Bryant J. Cummings, Master of Arts in Teaching with an emphasis in elementary education. Catherine DeVoy, Master of Arts in Teaching with an emphasis in secondary education, Art K-12, Graduate Academic Honors. Please congratulate our graduates, the Master of Arts and the Master of Arts in Teaching. Now presenting our candidate for the Advanced Graduate Certificate, Gabriel Echevarria, Advanced Graduate Certificate in Applied Behavior Analysis. And now our candidate for the Educational Specialist degree, Michelle C. Gestring, Educational Specialist in Applied Educational Psychology, School Psychology, Graduate Academic Honors. We now welcome Dr. Bryn Schrader, who will place the hoods on our candidates for the Doctor of Education, symbolizing their conferral of the Doctor of Education degree. Susan Renee Donzi, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled Enhancing Communication, the Positive Impact of AAC Devices for Nonverbal Neurodivergent Students in Elementary Education. Andrea Drone, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled Black Teachers Matter, Unraveling the Black Teacher Shortage by Exploring the Lived Experiences of Black Educators in the United States K-12 Public Schools System. Joseph L. Clay, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in educational leadership, a digital portfolio entitled A Grounded Theorizing of the Learning Opportunities Afforded to Third Graders Who Read Below Grade Level. Jim Fuller, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in teaching English as a second language, a dissertation entitled Student Engagement in Online Non-Credit Classes, a case study on teaching English as a second language at community colleges. Sarah Allison Vernier, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled Advocating for Trauma-Informed Instructional Strategies for Engaging Homeless Students in Urban K-12 Schools. Erica Elizabeth Starr Hunter, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled A Mixed Methods Investigation of Equity-Centered High School Graduation and Entrance into Post-Secondary Program Strategies among Urban Public High School Educators. Oybek Imamov, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled Exploring the Adoption of AI-Assisted Teaching Among TESOL Instructors at a University in Tashkent. Ethel Jane Hogan Smith, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled Shattering the Glass Ceiling, Exposing and Addressing Racial and Gender Biases in STEM Careers for Women of Color in Higher Education. Stephanie Renee Wright, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a dissertation entitled Autoethnographic Methods for Narrating Teacher Identity Transformation. I don't care about grades anymore. Tina Cheney, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled The Impact of COVID-19 on the Academic Achievement of Students in the Foster Care System. Aisha Shante Teest, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled Social Media TikTok Impacts and Influences on the Mental Health of African American Females aged 16 to 25. Sylvia Y. Stewart, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled The Digital Divide, Limited Access to Education Technology Resources at the College Level Among Minority and Marginalized College Students in Rural Parts of the United States. Andrea Danielle Jackson, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a dissertation entitled Between the Chalkboard and the Closet, Navigating Surveillance, Expectations, and Resistance in K-12 Public Schools. Sarah Liedberg, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a dissertation entitled Developing Entrepreneurial Self-Efficacy, a transformative learning journey towards career readiness. Monica Trinette Slacker, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community, a digital portfolio entitled Breaking the Glass Ceiling, Strategies of Black Women Entrepreneurs to Overcome Barriers Across Disciplines in Higher Education. LaToya Griffin, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community. A dissertation entitled Exploring the Accessibility Landscape of Higher Education. Rokatoy Bolteva, Doctor of Education with an emphasis in transformative learning in the global community. A digital portfolio entitled Digital Pedagogical Creativity Among Teacher Candidates in a Creativity-Centered University Program in Uzbekistan. Please congratulate all our candidates for Doctor of Education.
Chancellor Keene, it's time. Can you come and confer our degrees, please?
Okay. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Webster University and with the recommendation of university faculty, I hereby confer upon each member of the class of 2025 a Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Education Studies, Master of Arts, Masters of Arts Teaching, Education Specialist, Doctor of Education, or advanced graduate certificates with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining thereto. Your names will be permanently entered on the rolls as alumni of Webster University. All classes may now move your tassels from the right to the left to signify your status as graduates of Webster University. Congratulations.
Congratulations again. We are so proud of you. We have come now, after that climax of our ceremony, we come now to the participatory part of our ceremony. For those of you who are Piagetian scholars, I know you're out there. We are going to engage in symbolic representation, you all know what that means, of who you are, our wishes for you, and the support of the community that surrounds you. In the School of Education, we have a tradition. We give our graduating teachers a little light in their final apprentice teaching seminar. It started about 4 years ago after a conversation that I had with a colleague, again, our department chair, Dr. Rodney. I was lamenting that the symbols that are often used to describe or symbolize the work that educators do, you know them, apples, school buses, pencils. While they're familiar, they felt very simplistic. I don't have anything against apples or buses or pencils, but for me, they don't capture the complexity, the challenge, or the courage that the work of teachers requires. My colleague, Dr. Rodney, offered this. Well, you know, internationally, the symbol for teachers in education is a lamp. It's a light. Educators carry light. They illuminate dark places. They ask hard questions. They push into new territory. They walk ahead, lighting the path for others. They walk beside, encouraging those on the journey. They walk behind, and they sometimes even carry those who are struggling to keep up. This work is visionary. This work is deeply human, and this work is hard. It actually reminds me of a little song many of us learned to sing in Sunday school. Do you remember this song, This Little Light of Mine? This little light of mine. You can tell I'm not in the conservatory. I'm gonna let it shine. And then there was like hand gestures, hide it under a bushel. No, remember that? As children in Sunday school, many of us sang that song. It's actually a song about shining the light of faith. It was simple and it felt really hopeful. Educators, regardless of their backgrounds, have their own kind of faith. It's faith in the future. It's faith in the potential of every student. It's faith that the world can be better and that they have a role in making it so. Letting our light shine as educators isn't always easy. In fact, it's often an act of resistance. It takes courage to be a light in places where equity is under attack, where students are overlooked, where systems fall short. It takes strength to show up every day and teach with love when the world around you feels uncertain, divided, or unjust. But make no mistake, this little light of mine, your light, is not small at all. It's a force. It is power. It is purpose. And it's the work you have chosen, the path you walk with intention, integrity, and yes, faith. The fact of the matter is that educators are called daily to perform miracles. And the remarkable thing is, over and over again, they do. Because they are committed, because they are visionary, and because they are skilled. So now, it wouldn't be the School of Education event without, you know what's coming, active participation. Here's your moment. So graduates, you received a light after you walked across the stage. And oh, I see it, don't turn it on yet. But you have it, good job, okay. It isn't just a lovely parting gift, but it is adorable, isn't it? It's a reminder. It's a reminder of who you are, and it's a reminder of your work ahead. It's a reminder of the many what-ifs still to be pursued and of the community that walks with you. So now we're going to do something, and I promise it's not scary. And graduates, I need you to follow my words. So EDD candidates, do you know who you are? Doctoral students, you all know who you are? Okay. And other people who've gotten masters and bachelors, you know who you are. Awesome. Okay, you're ready. All right. So now I'm going to ask, it'll only be for a second, that the house lights be turned off. Get your candles ready. It would help if I had my flashlight. Why is it not flashing? Oh, man. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. EDD graduates are new doctors, those educational leaders who will continue to work in, with, and for schools and students. Turn on your lights. Graduates of all kinds sitting in front of me, teachers of every content area, grade level, educational innovators, special educators, technologists, reading specialists, applied behavior analysts, school psychologists, turn on your lights. This is who you are. This is your community. But wait, there's more. Faculty and staff, and the hybrid of stackulty, that lovely combination of both, of the School of Education, those who have been privileged to walk in front, beside, and behind you on your academic journey, and are here always to support you as you move into your next chapters. Turn on your lights. Audience, I haven't forgotten you. You have a phone flashlight. Many of you, like me, hopefully you can do it better than I did. If you are an educator, a former educator, or work professionally in a school, please turn on your phone flashlight. Yeah, look at that. That one gets me every single time. Finally, if you love an educator, if you support one, if you recognize the light they carry and the difference they make, please turn on your phone flashlight too. Yeah. Graduates, look around. These lights represent hope. They represent resistance. They represent love in action. This is your village. This is your choir singing, "Let It Shine." Hide it under a bushel? No. There's too much work to be done. Thank you all. You follow directions so well. Can we have the house lights up? My dear graduates, thank you for the work you will do for students, families, and communities with empathy, with vision, with compassion, and with wicked, wicked skill. Families and loved ones, thank you for supporting these transformative and brave humans as they choose to do this noble work. Class of 2025, congratulations. May the road rise to meet you. We have some final directions as we exit. Graduates, you will exit first. We would like to clap you out. Then the platform party will exit the stage. We will exit in the way that we came in, and the guests will then exit from there. We encourage you all to move out into our beautiful day and down to our East Academic Building for some refreshments. You have plenty of photo opportunities outside. We have another ceremony, last one of the day, coming in. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Please remain seated while the graduates exit.